Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested. Happy Halloween! We just got back from trick-or-treating not that long ago, which means it's Halloween Day, which means today is the last movie from our Halloween Advent calendar. So we will get to that in a moment. But first, let me show you some footage from our trick-or-treating today. Here it is. Coldest Halloween in 100 years, a low of 24 degrees.
Was one.
No, she
All right, flap your wings.
We were at the restaurant.
She wasn't one.
Look at
She
me.
was still
Don't move, I said don't touch.
Flap.
Well, oh yeah, she was less than one.
yeah. What?
Say Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Go that way.
Joe. Right there.
Good job.
In our town, one guy.
This is a classic song. Happy Halloween.
You're kidding me! I don't like Skittles.
That's fine.
I didn't pick it.
That's cute. Quick, stand in front of it. We'll take a picture.
Oh yeah.
No, this way. This way. Girls,
This way.
no, this way.
Look this way.
Yay!
We're trying to look at the very, very creepy stuff behind us.
It's all right.
Spooky.
Real. It's just recording. You're so brave. You're the bravest little cats ever.
Yeah.
Come on, watch where you're walking on
Hey, let's go. Let's get away from this creature.
There's so much to see though. Did you get something
Good job, girls.
Look, okay?
Good. Whoa! What a jump! Second step. Good job, buddy.
I can jump over.
Look at that. Oh, wow.
Mac and cheese. Look what I got.
So that was a fun time, and the kids had an amazing haul. Lots and lots of candy for them. So they had that trunk or treat the other day, and then trick or treating, and it went on longer than the video. It got too dark for me to film anything. So yeah, it was a great time. We always have fun doing that. But now we got to get to the movie. So let's find out what we're watching. October 31st, Halloween Day. What are we watching?
Joyride.
Joyride.
From 2001.
That's
Not the new one.
Yeah, this is the one with Paul Walker, rest in peace. Funny man Steve Zahn. We are excited. Okay, upon revisit, I need to rein it in a little bit. Anytime I have ever pulled this movie for a random ranking, I was constantly talking about Paul Walker's pants, his jeans when he's in the denim, and how they are high waters. They're short on him, right? And on rewatching this, they're not as high as I made them out to be. They still aren't low, but I think the thing is, when this movie came out, this was like on the heels of me wearing JNCOs, very baggy clothes, where the bottom of my jeans would drag on the ground and fray behind me, right? So I think when this movie came out, that's where my mind was, and that's where I was getting this his pants are too short assessment of the movie. But they're just normal, right? But actually, here's the thing. I did notice he's wearing them pretty low on his waist, and if he were to raise them a little bit higher to where maybe they belong, that would lift the bottom of the pants and then maybe turn them closer into the way I had always described them. So yeah, they're just like almost, it's like they're just like pipes that are straight down and then you know, sit right on top of the shoe, right? But yeah, next time you're watching Joyride, look at his pants. Look at his denim, not the cargo stuff later, not the khaki, but the denim is just a little high, a little high. Still higher than I wear today, but not as bad as I have always made it out to be. Also, yeah, upon rewatch, I mean, this movie's awesome. This movie's really good. Also has some really wonderful cinematography. I really like the glowing lights in the movie, especially when they're glowing on the characters. Steve Zahn, he's always so funny, but he creates so many problems in this movie. It's like almost annoying as you're watching it. You're like, no, stop. But then we wouldn't have the movie, right? If Steve Zahn wasn't here to create problems, then where's the movie? There isn't one. And then Paul Walker, always amazing, and it's cool. I like this because, he's talking about cars. He's in a car. I don't know. It's cool that he has the Fast and Furious, and then this also. It's just, I don't know, fun, I guess, to hear him talk about cars outside of the Fast and Furious universe. So that's fun. Leelee Sobieski, she's great in it. And I guess the only thing I don't like in a lot of horror movies, this is something that I wish maybe would show up in a sequel. I don't know. I guess there are sequels. I haven't seen any of them, but I don't like I don't like the end of horror movies so I guess this is a spoiler, when we find out the killer's still out there. I don't know why. It's just such a trope. It's such an obvious trope, such an overused trope, that I just would like him to be gone and it's over. And our leads are the victors and the winners, and everything is fine. And then if you want to make a sequel, then add to it later. Then be like, oh, actually he actually out there. Things didn't turn out the way we thought. So I don't know. I just don't like those types of endings in horror movies. But everything else in this is great, cool action. I also like how, the movie starts out normal, like you're not watching a horror movie, and then it turns into that horror movie when we get into the motel and we see or hear the killing and everything. And then, he starts chasing Paul Walker and Steve Zahn. And then we sort of get away from all of that when we bring in Leelee Sobieski, and then it's just like another movie again. It's like we're starting fresh, right? And it sort of puts the trucker out of mind. And it, I don't know, it's like a really great punctuation to where it's a surprising punctuation, I think, because we have so much action happening and cat and mouse chasing happening in the movie, and then we just delete it, or we don't delete it, but we leave it for a moment, and then it all comes back again, and almost more extreme. But I don't know, I thought that was cool. It's like this type of movie here. Instead of yep, it's won't. And, or I guess to you, it's probably like that, right? Vroom. And I don't think I ever, noticed that before. I mean, obviously, I'm watching the movie and seeing that it's happening, but I never realized how different that felt compared to other movies. So that was nice. But yeah, Joyride, it was awesome to revisit. It's been a long time, and I need to reassess the way I speak about it, because Paul Walker's pants are not as high of high waters that I say. So, but yeah, it was great, and today was great. Halloween was great. It was so much fun. It was so cold. It was the coldest on record for 100 years or something like that. We were very bundled up. The kids had so many layers on underneath their costumes, and they were troopers. They were out there. They did get, tired at the end, but we made it back, and it was, they stayed up so much later than their normal bedtime by 4 hours. So it was a really fun trip, and just getting out there, getting that candy, and they have full buckets, especially when you consider the trunk or treat that they did the other day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween to you. I hope it was awesome. I hope it was great. I hope it was spooky and all the things we want Halloween to be. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.